Bringing to you the Declaration of Independence of the Arius Group, here's Ben Franklin.
When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the partnerships which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth their God-given rights, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident: that all shops are not created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are fair compensation, safe environments, and the pursuit of happiness, that repair decisions should be made by those making the repairs with the best interest of the vehicle owner in mind, that whenever any insurance company infringes on these rights, it is the duty of the repairers to alter or abolish the partnership, and to institute new rules of engagement based on such principles as they deem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that partnerships long established should not be changed for light and minor reasons. But when a long train of abuses is perpetrated for the sole reason to hold them down, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such partnerships and to provide a new way forward for their security. Such has been the patient suffering of these shops, and such is now the necessity which propels them to alter their former insurance relationships. The history of the insurance companies is a history of repeated transgressions and abuses, all for the purpose of creating and maintaining absolute tyranny over these shops. To prove this, let these facts be submitted to a candid world. They force us to use damaged and subpar parts. They forbid us from scheduling repairs to begin when it fits our schedule. They force us to accept labor rates that pale in comparison to any other service industry. They have created a system that rewards shoddy work and subpar service in exchange for lower severity. They misset customer expectations and expect us to pick up the pieces. They force us to waste time fitting and refitting parts that just don't work. They require that we accept the price of parts from vendors we don't even use. They pay us 5 hours to repair dents for which we used to charge 10 hours. They reinspect our work in order to cut our estimates despite the discounts we are already giving them. They impose arbitrary cycle time requirements, and they force us to pay for rental cars. They beat us up when we don't produce the numbers they want, but they won't tell us how they measure us. They hire reps with no industry or automotive experience who then tell us how to repair vehicles. They cut our estimates down based on pictures. They steer customers to shops they don't even want to go to. They force us to paint over damage because they deem it to be prior or unrelated. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress, only to be answered by repeated abuse. We must therefore take matters into our own hands and announce our separation. We, therefore, the representatives of the Arius Group, do, in the name and by the authority of the good, hard-working people in this company, solemnly publish and declare our intention to be free of the tyranny and abuse of the insurance companies. Through the Legion, we will gain our independence and take control of our futures. We will repair the repair process for us, for our Legion members, and for anyone else in this industry that wants to be free of oppression. In this second quarter, we will take a giant step towards our independence, adding at least 1,000 vehicles to the Legion and at least 2 sales reps, so that by the end of this year, we will be free of the insurance chains that have held us captive for so long. And my good friend, Uncle Sam, is here to tell you how you can help make this happen.
We need you for the Arius Legion. We need your help to enlist candidates for our Arius Legion program. They're all around you and they have no idea what we can do for them. Help us to find these candidates and bring them on board. Why this matters to you is we will be having our third quarter event on July 28th at Independence Beer Garden in Philadelphia. We want to get together and celebrate our Legion growth. We will be drinking, playing games, and having fun. Transportation could be provided because we all want to get together and celebrate this. You can send the referrals to sales@theariusgroup.com. Enlist your friends, enlist your family, enlist your spouse, and help get these prospects to our sales team. Why this matters even more is because the highest referrals from any employee will be getting a 2.5-hour dinner cruise for two on the Spirit of Philadelphia, a sightseeing dinner tour that is 2.5 hours long on the Delaware River. Please send your referrals to the sales team at sales@theariusgroup.com. We need your help.